Hi, my name is Peter, and in this video, I'm going to show you how to set up the SMS channel in Dynamics Contact Center through Twilio. Now, there's two ways of doing it. You can either choose to get SMS connected to ACS, to Azure Communication Service, or pick any third party that supports it. In this case, Twilio is one of the defaults in Contact Center. So to get started, first, obviously, you need a Twilio account, right? So you get a Twilio account, you fund it, you have to put money in it, and then you have to buy a number. Now, I got two Twilio instances, one in the United States and one in Ireland. That is not where my numbers resides, but that is just where my data is stored. So in this case, underneath the United States, I can still buy any other numbers. So obviously, you need to start out with a number. Now, you can buy a number that support SMS, right? So let me do that. Let me set SMS to on, and in this case, go to the Netherlands, and then I can see that there's a bunch of numbers that are supporting SMS and voice at the same time, and then I can buy it. Now, I already did that, so I have a number available, but this is $6. Mind, again, same thing as with ACS. If you press buy, so let me do that, and I press next, you can see that I have to select if I'm a business or an individual. Now, if you pick business, you have to put in some verification, right? Same with ACS, same here. You have to verify your business. Now, I got an active number, so I did that verification already. So this is my number. It has not been used before. So in this case, this is my number that I need to set stuff up. Now let's go back to the Copilot Service Admin Center. So I first need to connect Twilio to Dynamics. And to do that, I am going to Channels and then to Messaging Accounts. So I'm going here, and then I can set up a new account, and then I can say, hey, this is Twilio SMS, and I can say this is my SMS channel, right? And then it will ask you for your provider, which in this case is Twilio, and then it will ask you for your account ID and your auth token. Now, that is the thing that you will find on your Twilio homepage. So if you go home, right, if I pick my first Twilio account, open up the account dashboard, then you'll find it here. So this is my account SID, and this is my auth token. Now, if you put that in, obviously, then you can, well, let me put it in. Copy. Let me put the auth token in, and I'll blur this because obviously I don't want anyone to use my account. Then you can say, hey, which numbers do you want to add to this account? Now, the number that you want to add, that is the phone number that you bought, right? In this case, this is my number. Mind that you pick the friendly name. So the friendly name is without the plus. So in this case, it is a geo number. I can say this is SMS NL. Add, and there we go. It doesn't allow me to do that because I actually set it up already. So you can see that I added it here. That's perfect. And now on the last screen, if you add the numbers, you will get callback information. So this is the URL that you need to input on the Twilio side, right? So to finish up the connection, Microsoft Contact Center is giving me a callback URL. I'm going to the phone number, and then you can see that because it was also a voice enabled number, I get some voice configuration, but I scroll all the way down to the messaging configuration, and I need to put that into the webhook. So when a message comes in, I want Twilio to call this webhook and post it that it has come in. So that means that it will send my incoming SMS message on to Contact Center. So I'm saving that. That is perfect. I go back here. Let me quickly remove the old one so I don't have the double one. So I ended up with one Twilio SMS account set up with the auth ID, with the authentication ID. And from here, I can actually go to channels. So now I got the account set up. I'm going to channels, messaging channels. I'm going to set up my SMS channel, SMS, to give the workstream the same name. You can see that it finds the numbers that are available and are eligible to use SMS. So that's that. I can pick the language, all of the behaviors. Again, this is handled in a different video, so please go and find and watch that if you are interested in that. But for now, I'll leave that to the defaults, and I want them to be able to send file attachments as well. Next, finish. And then let's create the channel. Now give this a few seconds, and then we got the channel created and the workstream created in the same go. So let me open up the workstream, and I can see that everything is set and that I have a phone number. Now, let me send the message to this phone number so we can actively see it come in. So in this case, let me send, hey, this is a test. There we go. And let's switch to the Copilot Service Workspace, where it will come into the inbox, right? So it will come into the inbox. It's not there yet, obviously, but let me send this text. And the good thing with Twilio is that you can actually see it coming into inside of the message log. So you can go into the message log and then you can see, hey, what are the incoming messages? And you can see that I just sent a message that is now incoming and has been pushed to the contact center. So you can see it coming in right here. I can accept it. As I said, it is a asynchronous messaging. So that means that it is added to the inbox. Now, what is important is that your customer will immediately see that, in this case, Peter Ruiter has joined the conversation. So the name of your agent has joined the conversation, right? That will not be part of the transcript, but it is an actual message that has been sent out under, in the back end, right? So mind that in this case, your customer already sees, hey, Peter Ruiter has joined the conversation. And obviously, I can send messages back and forth. That works uh, just great. And I can send quick replies. I can send stuff like that. What is also cool is that I can actually send files and attachments, right? I can send pictures, etc. Obviously, SMS is not equipped to handle rich media, but what it actually does is Twilio creates a file link. So the file gets stored at Twilio, and then a link to that file will be sent on to the customer. So the customer can click it and then it will actually download the file and open it. So mind that if you use this, if you do end up using file attachments in Rich Media, that your files are going to be stored at Twilio inside of the location that you picked your Twilio account for. So mind if you have data residency issues, that this is a consequence of the thing that you pick at Twilio for your account to reside on, right? So if you don't want that, don't allow people to send attachments, right? Other than that, it's a great way of supporting an old-fashioned channel, right? SMS, incoming SMS is not very much used anymore, but for outgoing, it is actually very much used. So that means that now that we have this channel enabled, we can also leverage this setup to send out SMS through templates, right? Not free SMS, but templates through, for example, customer insights journeys, right? So I can make that part of my customer journey where I say, hey, you got a appointment coming up, don't forget, or hey, you got a fraudulent transaction on your account, please call us, or stuff like that, stuff that I can send out in an automated way. So good stuff. A really great way of adding, again, one more support channel.